What a tune. What an absolute tune. We are repping Casemiro today in his final appearance for Man United. The Brazilian. I'm going to call him a legend. I'm going to call him an icon of the game. I believe he is. 5-time Champions League winner. And he somehow came to Man United after a glittering career at Real Madrid and decided that he loved us more than Real Madrid, which is absolutely crazy. Just need to shuffle the camera over. That's better. I'm a bit more central. Man United at home, last and final game of the season at home, match week 37 of the Premier League against Notts Forest. Not had the greatest record against them in recent meetings. I think we drew in earlier in the season, and then the last time we played them at Old Trafford, we lost 3-2. So yeah, not looking great. But Forest have confirmed that they are safe. Therefore, it's not like they're playing for their Premier League survival. I'm hoping that United can end the season strong. Bruno Fernandes still sits on 19 assists for the season, trying to equal or break that 20 assist in the season record held by Kevin De Bruyne and Thierry Henry, a 23-year record that may potentially be equaled or broken today should things go United and Fernandez's way. I just need to reply to a WhatsApp message. Just give me a second. Just gone live. That schedule is for next week. I removed this week's. Right. Yes, so it's early. Logan's in with a 4-1 to United prediction. I don't know if he's trolling or not. Logan, how we doing? 7:21 in the morning for you, and you're in. Fernandez, first goal scorer, United to win 4-1. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's just remove anything that doesn't need to be open at the moment. There's that. There's that. Logan repping his 35-month Purple Crown. I think, Logan, you're actually going to be next month. If my maths is not mistaken me, 36 months is 3 years. That means that you'll be one of the first, if not the first, to get yourself out of the Purple Crown and into the next level, which I believe is a Princess Peach pink crown. That sort of colour.
Sweat.
What?
Sweat.
Sweat?
Getting all the achievements.
Yeah, you genuinely might well be. You genuinely might well be. Because Elijah's just resubbed. His resub went through yesterday for 30 months. I'm pretty sure he was the only other one closest to that, but I could be wrong. Honda's on 12 months. I know that because it's in the activity feed as well, because he recently resubbed. So shout out to him and Elijah. But yeah, I think you generally might be the first one on the 3-year badge. So shout out to you. Right. Do we want to go through the lineup for United? Yes, we do. It's on our tactics board. It's Lamans in goal, Dalot, Maguire, Martinez and Shaw as the back four, Casemiro in his final Old Trafford appearance alongside Kobbie Mainoo, who won the game against Liverpool recently. Ahmad in for Mbermo on the right-hand side, who in turn replaces Sesko, who's not quite fit for a return yet. Not on the bench and not in the squad at all is Benjamin Sesko. Bruno Fernandes, the ever-present, as I say, 19 assists, looking to equal or even break that today, if not today, against Brighton next Sunday. Mateus Cunha's on the left-hand side. The bench is Bayern, Dia Mazraoui, Yoro, Heaven, Malacia, and Dorgu. Ugarte, Mount, and Xerxes. So pretty standard bench, as you would expect. This is our best lineup. I do agree. Apart from, I think Sesko would play if he was fit, but out of the available team, this is the best that we've got. But it does still show weakness in depth, and we are going to be needing a massive summer recruitment in order to make sure that we don't fall behind the pecking order with Champions League football next. Elijah is going to be jumping on to the PC, so he'll be in the stream chat hopefully very soon. Yes, Logan, yes. Exactly that. Sesko up the top and Burmo on the right hand side. Ahmad would drop to the bench. I am quite surprised that Michael Carrick's not chosen any of the young lads. No Shea Lacey, no Jim Thwaites, no JJ Gabriel, none of the Fletcher brothers. Kind of interesting that that's not happened, but at the same time, let's absolutely 100% secure P3, and then in the final game against Brighton, we can see what the kids are saying. I'm looking forward to this one. I've really enjoyed watching Notts Forest over the last 6 to 8 weeks when they've been fighting for their Premier League survival. They've managed to get themselves out of it. I did it was a 50-50 decision between Forest and Spurs as to who I would back, mainly in FPL in terms of player points to save themselves from relegation first. And I went with Forest. I bagged myself Ola Aina, Anderson, Gibbs White, Igor Thiago came in at one point for Elliot Anderson because he had a knock. Obviously, Gibbs White's out at the moment with his Harry Potter scar. Yeah, giving you Clint UCL, I'm slightly surprised. Yeah, I get to see Ahmad next month in right, I'm going to pronounce this incorrectly. Curacao? Is that how you pronounce that? Curacao. Versus the Ivory Coast. Very nice. Forest are unbeaten in the last 4 Premier League appearances against Man United. 3 wins and a draw. And United have won 5 of the last 6. United have won 7 of 8 home games under Michael Carrick this season, only losing to Newcastle. Yeah. Shula with the late winner. I can't pronounce it, but I do know if it's blue, it goes in a cocktail. Brilliant. Right. I've got my my Bruno Fernandes shirt on today from a couple of seasons back. AJ's in a very good and shouty mood, so we will just have to go with that. And yeah. Remember, I can't hear TTSs because I'm on the TV audio, not the computer audio. That was Curtis, Suze. So when you see him later, make sure you say... Wait, Gibbs White's in the team? No way! I thought he was still in concussion protocol. United players are coming out with their kids, I think, in the walkout. And if they don't have, then they've obviously got mascots.
He's fascinated with your Michael Schumacher.
See. Oh, he had his hand on the glass. It's all right. He's been unconcussed, clearly. Oh, mate, look at that banner for Casemiro. That's class. Dad. How old does he have to be before he could come and do football streams with me? And don't say like 14.
One.
No.
Boo! Oh, there we go. We just mentioned Elijah's resub. 30 months as old as me. I'm not 30 months years old, my friend. I can confirm that. Welcome into the stream. Biggest game of the day is the late kickoff. We had Newcastle, West Ham. West Ham need to win it to put Spurs under pressure. E, don't forget to do exclamation mark prediction followed by your score, and then exclamation mark first followed by your first goal scorer. See if you can get it right this week. So as I say, the lineups as we go through, it's Senna Lamans in goal, it's Dallo, Maguire, Martinez and Shaw as the back four, Casemiro in his last Old Trafford appearance alongside Kobe Mainoo, Ahmad in on the right-hand side with Cunha on the left, Fernandez behind Brian and Burmo, who once again takes the place of Benjamin Sesko, not in the squad due to fitness issues. For the record, I wanted 3-1, but I didn't want the same as you. Fair. We'll go through the Forest lineup as well as it pops up on Sky. I'm hoping that I'm a little bit more aligned with the tracker today, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Bindir, Mazraoui, Mount, Xerxes, Malacia, Dorgu, Yoro, Agate, and Heaven in squad number order is the bench for Michael Carrick's final home game of the season. Notts Forest are going to go with Vitor Pereira's standard, which is Matt Sells in goal. Back four of Nico Williams, Morato, Milenkovic, and Luka Netz, who I've been impressed with over the last few weeks. Elijah's gone 2-0. It's a 4-4-2 then for Forest as they go Hutchinson, Anderson, Dominguez, and Gibbs-White back from his concussion. Quite surprised at that, to be honest. And then Igor Jesus alongside Chris Wood up front. So it's a 4-4-2 for Forest. Andy, welcome in. Are we doing 2-1 to Forest? John Victoring is the substitute goalkeeper, and Ortega as well. Sangari, Taiwo, Iowani, Yates, Giacunia, McAtee, Bakwa, and Abbott are the subs for Forest. Andy's gone. Andy has gone with... Right, Sus, can you not fuck the prediction up, please? Fuck's sake. So, Elijah's gone 2-0 to United with an Amad Diallo to start. Andy's gone 2-1 to Forest with Gibbs White as the first goal scorer. Shout out to you guys getting involved. I will lock those down very shortly. Just wait and see if anybody else is going to jump in if you want to get involved. Forest are going to be pissed off about the... That is not a bad shout, to be fair, Andy. And it's very... very likely that with this big atmosphere for Casemiro and the final home game of the season, that they show up and absolutely do a madness. So, like I say, I've been impressed with Forest over the last 6 to 8 weeks. Do we want a heart rate monitor for the stream? No. I'll pop it on. Just set that up now. That is a lock of a prediction. That is indeed correct. Can you just do like exclamation prediction 0-0 or something?
I will.
Thank you. Right, we are about to get underway, so let me just make sure the tracker is working. We have kicked off. Tracker has not started yet, so that might be a good sign that we're actually in line this time. Oh, for fuck's sake, Suze. Happy we got Alonso. Maybe he will be last past Boxing Day. I think he will. I think you've made the right decision there. I'm just surprised that he's gone to Chelsea and not to Liverpool. Liverpool must really be back in on a slot, which is brave. Come on, tracker, wake up. Hello. Casemiro. I'm sick to my stomach. Please check in on me from time to time. I will check in on you from time to time. Don't worry, bro. Forrest has gone forward early, looking for Nets in the left-hand channel, but Senna Lamans has come out of his box and cleared it out for a throw-in. Here we go. Tracker. Thumbnail disappears. There is your tracker. And it is just the standard television delay that so we are aligned on the tracker, which is good to see. Right, here we go then. Casemiro around the corner for Fernandez. Needs an option. Just evades Mateus Cunha and the ball's bounced back to Milenkovic. Nico Williams up the channel looking for Igor Jesus. Gets a little flick onto Chris Wood. Good first touch, but Harry Maguire is going to get there. That's going to be a good physical battle between those two today. Maguire and Chris Wood. We'll check in once every 4 to 5 business days. You're such a fraud. Yeah, no, fair enough, Logan. Hey, I didn't say I didn't. She typed it. I just read it out. Oh, it's a loose touch from Igor Jesus that Cunha picks up on. Mainu Casemiro gonna ping it to the other side for Diogo Dalot. United looking to escape, finding Casemiro once again. Time to turn and ping out to the left-hand side. Mateus Cunha. United using their new kit for next season, so we get a nice little run out with that. Getting a view of the both long and short sleeve versions, with Mbermo and Cunha using the long sleeves. Milenkovic goes to clear, smacked against Mbermo, has to drop it back down for Morato. Clears it long. Chris Wood's chest pass down to Igor Jesus, intercepted by Luke Shaw. Accomplice! That's not very nice. You're playing Diamond Quest. Is that MLB? By any chance? Mainu's going to step away from Igor Jesus. Luke Shaw. I do like this United kit from what I'm seeing so far. Martinez is a Maguire using the short sleeve. There's a lot of players actually using the long sleeve. Mainu, Casemiro, Fernandez, and Burmo, Cunha. All in the long sleeve. Diogo Dalot as well. I am going to be picking up some of the United kits that I'm missing in the next few weeks. Martinez has just had his boot taken off him by Chris Wood. The referee's going to let the play continue because United are still in possession. He's just following your way of life, Suze. Fernandez is just keeping hold of the ball, letting Martinez get his boot back on. And to be fair to Forest, they've backed off a little bit to let him get his shoe back on. For those of you that didn't see yesterday, I did complete the La Liga team of the season weekend league. I finished 9 and 6. Ball in behind from Diogo Dalot that was there from Ahmad. Can he get a touch on it? He can. Bruno Fernandes gets it, flicks it towards the back post. Williams is underneath it. Luke Shaw brings it down and strikes it, and it's in! Luke Shaw! Is that his first goal of the season? On the final day at Old Trafford, Luke Shaw, the unlikely first goal scorer. There we go. It's not going to be a Fernandez assist, annoyingly. It was Williams that got the headed clear, but Shaw brought it down. Fernandez played it into Ahmad, little round the corner for Diogo Dalot, clipped it to the penalty spot. It was well headed by Morato. Elliot Anderson's flick away didn't quite get a past Ahmad, who played it first time to Fernandez. Up and over the top, Williams took the header. Shaw brought it down and then just pinged it bottom corner across the goal. Great finish from the fullback. And United lead at Old Trafford. Deck, welcome into the stream. Hope you're well. Why is my scoreboard not updating? Fraud board. Facts. Why is that not working? Oh my god. What's the command? Oh, I know what it is. You're not allowed to put the dash in it. I'm an idiot. There we go. All good. Sorry about that. Brain fart. Well, it's United 1, Forest 0. 7 minutes in. Luke Shaw, the unlikely first goal scorer. So nobody got that right today. Deck, how we doing, man? I hope you're well. Don't forget to !club followed by your preferred team. If you want to do a prediction for the match result, you're more than welcome to. Was a late night of champs. I've not started yet. You've got plenty of time, mate. Plenty of time. Ahmad's giving away a foul. Little tug on the shoulder of Elliot Anderson. Free kick. Are you as in Manchester City or Leicester City or Cardiff City or what city? It'll either be Man City or Manchester City, one of the two. So !club, then a space, and then just try Man City and see what happens. Good ball from Lamans out to Dallo, and good positive run. Oh, he couldn't quite escape Dominguez, who's won it for Forest. This is Gibbs White through the legs of Dallo to Anderson. Dominguez again, dropped in for Anderson. There you go, Deck. So ! prediction followed by your predicted scoreline. I'll let you do that one. Obviously, you can't do the first goal scorer. The goal's already gone in. There we go. United, Chelsea, Liverpool, and City all represented. I've not played a game since the last champs game. No. I tried to build more 77 times 5s. I want to try building and holding those again. Nico Williams has gone forward. Great challenge from Harry Maguire on the edge of the box. And Mbermo's going to play for Mainu. So with the prediction, you do put the dash. With the scoreboard, for me, I don't put the dash. Second, Fernandez. Logan, don't be a fraud. Yeah, so finished weekend league 9 and 6. I was 7 and 2. 7 and 3. Didn't have the greatest final 5, but obviously, as you can imagine, being 7 and 3, a plus 4 elo, and it getting to the time where the good players come on. Sean, you can still do it, mate. It's all good. I let Deck do it, so you can do it as well. Welcome in, man. I hope you're well. How's everything? What was I going to say? Yeah, so 9 and 6. Red picks were Rafinha from Barcelona and Alexia Putellas as well. 9 wins is my best weekend league of this FC, but then again, that was only my 6th or 7th weekend league overall. Really not been playing that well. Yeah, so quite happy with that. So nice little sorry if you can hear AJ playing with his toys in the background. Sean's gone for 4-0. Jesus. Yeah, so I've made some adjustments to the team. We're going to go for ultimate team of the season next weekend. But my plan now is just to do sort of daily provisions, build 77 times 5 team of the season upgrade packs, and then when Ultimate comes out, do another stream where we just rip through all of those and build the player picks to try and get something good. Hopefully try and get that Bruno Fernandes that we missed out on for Premier League team of the season. I've got 1 million coins, so I'm in a good position in relation to coin balance. And my team's looking very solid. So hopefully we can, at least get the 8 wins. Because I know next week will be a lot harder, but we'll wait and see. But I'm probably going to end up doing that in the VC. So if you guys want to come and hang out and you're free as and when I do it, then you're more than welcome to do so. I've really enjoyed watching Forest over the last sort of 5, 6, 7 weeks, Sean, as they've fought for their survival. I think they've been fantastic. But each of their own, of course. Igor Jesus to Dominguez, goes in for Chris Wood. Round the corner, was looking for Amari Hutchinson was closest. It's gone out for a goal kick. Yeah, I mean, pretty much since whenever they played Spurs. How long ago did they play Spurs? Because I said for weeks leading up to that Spurs game, whoever wins that stays up, confirmed. And everybody was like, oh no, Spurs are going to bounce back and they'll be fine. They'll win it, this, that, and the other. And didn't they put 4 past Spurs? Was it 3 or 4? So however long ago that game was, that's when I really started paying attention to Forest. Obviously, I've not watched them in Europe, but I tend not to watch European games when United aren't in it. Remember, TTS I will not be able to hear because I'm on TV audio, not PC audio. Fernandes for Cunha to turn on the halfway line and drive forward. He's got Luke Shaw on the overlap if he wants him. Here is Luke Shaw. Cunha steps away from Hutchinson, edge of the box. This is Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Everybody tells him to shoot. They say no. Fernandes drives it into Mbermo. Cunha. Fernandes feigns the shot. Does it second time into the hands of Sells. I think it was more of a cross than a shot, but not quite the trajectory on it. What United don't want to do right now is just force the ball to Fernandes to try and force the assist, because Forest will just drown him out. You put 2, 3, 4 players on Fernandes, even a player of his quality is going to struggle to create anything from that position. So don't force it. Gibbs White intercepted by Casemiro. Around the corner from Fernandes. Dropped in for Cunha. Strikes on the left foot. Blocked away by Williams. Cunha again. Fernandes. Kobe Mainu. Casemiro. He'll go for it. Blocked by Gibbs White as far as Diogo Dalot. Around the corner for Mainu. Dropped in for Casemiro, who has to go back to Maguire, although Chris Wood's read that well. Chris Wood now driving forward at United's defensive duo. Mainu back to try and cover. Here's Igor Jesus and now Hutchinson. This is dangerous. Hutchinson, edge of the box. Feigns the shot. Skips past Mainu. Casemiro wins it well. Why is he leaving? And Fernandes has gone into the right-hand side for Mbermo. It's a loose first touch, but he's still going to keep it in. Mbermo. Ahmad skips past Dominguez. Fernandes. Casemiro. Looking for Mbermo, couldn't quite find him. Fernandes is going to pick that up. Twisting and turning away from Gibbs White. United are going to reset. Casemiro. We've been trying to get him to sign another 1-year deal. Like, as fans, we've been chanting, oh, Ahmad in behind. He's got past Morato here. Oh, he went for the edge of the box for Casemiro. Couldn't quite get there. Luke Shaw's going to win it. He's also going to concede the free kick on Igor Jesus. Yeah, so we've been trying to get the chant of 1 more year Casemiro to try and get him to sign a new deal. If he goes to the MLS, am I right in saying that the MLS season doesn't start until the new year? Someone in America can confirm that for me. That'd be great. Because if so, give him a 6-month contract. I don't understand why the MLS season doesn't align with like the Premier League, but I guess it's because that you do it with conferences and everything else, don't you? So it's completely different in terms of setup. So when you say it's shifting, what do you mean? Oh, as in to align with it. Okay. Casemiro, Mainu, Fernandez around the corner for Cunha. Gonna have a goofy half season to make it happen. Okay. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to make it work. That's a foul by Nico Williams, no? Ref says no. Throw into Forest. United this season, when scoring first, 22 games, 15 wins, 7 draws, have not lost a game when they've gone in front. Yep. Gary Neville's just made mention of that on commentary. Forest coming forward. Nico Williams. Cunha's got back to recover really well. It's gone out for a goal kick. Mateus Cunha. Fantastic defensive recovery. Oh. Won both previous managerial meetings against Man United, both of them with Wolves. Vitor Pereira, good record against us in recent times. Goal kick to United, played out from the back. Lamans to Maguire. Going to try and build out with Martinez. Luke Shaw tried a cheeky nutmeg on Hutchinson, but Elliot Anderson's picked up the deflection. Elliot Anderson, who should be going to the World Cup with England this summer. Can't believe the World Cup's under a month away. The 11th of June it starts, as far as I'm aware. It's now obviously the 17th. No, it won't be 5. We can't do the 5 wins in a row for that Bellend's haircut this season now. We drew the last game that we played, I believe, didn't we? Another wasted Chelsea Academy product. Do you not rate him then, Logan? You know, who did we draw again? We just drew recently. Hey Jay, come away from the TV, please. Oh, I see what you mean. Discarded him to go and buy 7 million European youngsters that aren't very good. Fair enough. Who did we just draw against recently? I'm losing my brain at the moment. Sunderland? Did we just draw to Sunderland? Hutchinson reverse pass, Gibbs White's through. Big save by Senna Lamans. Fantastic save from the goalkeeper. Fernandez round the corner for Cunha. This is a counter-attack opportunity for United. It's 3-on-3. Cunha, Fernandez and Burmo. Ahmad's with him as well. Cunha and Burmo round cells. Surely he's hit the post. Cunha, Fernandez, clipped to the back post. Ahmad was underneath it. Casemiro to follow up and it's gone wide. Oh. That was close, man. And Burmo, so unselfish. Gibbs White would have been offside had it gone in. But it's a great save from Senna Lammen. Spread himself well, down with the left foot. Mateus Cunha right down the other side. He waits for Mbomo's run, waits for him to be onside. He rounds the goalkeeper, tries to fire it near post, and it comes directly off the post. Fernandez then couldn't quite find Ahmad underneath. He sort of slipped on the turf, and Casemiro just sort of stabbed a toe at it from the air. Back at live play now. Shaw's dropped it down for Mainu. Fernandez. Mainu again. Diogo Dalot. He's advanced. Dropped in for Ahmad. He's got three around him. One of them is Dominguez, who wins the ball back. And then Elliot Anderson doing the sweeping. Gibbs White. Is Shaw going to get there ahead of Hutchinson? He is. Dropped in for Mbermo. Fernandez. Feigning the shot. Into the box. To the byline. Needs an option. He's lost out to Nico Williams and to Hutchinson. Collectively, it's a throw into Forest. Yeah, we drew against Sunderland. Had we beaten Sunderland, this game would have been the fifth game for that Belen's haircut. Williams has gone along looking for Chris Wood. Martinez has dealt with him well. Harry Maguire with the header. Cunha for Mainu, and now Casemiro. Back to Mainu with a little heel chop. Looking for Fernandez. Couldn't quite get there. It was just slightly ahead of him. Forest in possession now. Hutchinson for Morato. Since Mbomo's come back from AFCON, he has had one shot on target in 11 appearances. Scored 10 goals prior to AFCON. Don't understand why that competition is done midway through the season. It should be done in the summer. There is plenty of space in the football calendar during the summer for it to be played. I know that it's hot in the summer in Africa. I understand that. But it's also hot in America and in Mexico in the summer. Probably different heats. I understand that. But water breaks, intervals, any sort of measures that have been implemented could also be done, and then people could actually enjoy AFCON for the competition that it is. I think it's manageable nowadays. We're not playing in the 60s where there's no such thing as aircon. Elliot Anderson's left foot cross. Underneath it was Diogo Dalot and Igor Jesus, smashed away by Lisandro Martinez. Sells will be the one to pick that up, and Nets drops it in for Anderson. Aircon at AFCON. Nike could sponsor it and it could be Air AFCON. Oh, Casemiro went in on Anderson. He skipped past the challenge. Dropped in for Gibbs White on the edge of the box. Cross from deep block by Casemiro, still with Forrest and Anderson. Dalot really up close. Utter woke nonsense. Real men would die of heat exhaustion. Or just have some water and have an interval. Split the half into fucking two halves and have a 2 or 3 minute interval where players can, you know, take on fluids and shit. It's not that difficult. Yeah, the Azteca's not going to be fun, whoever plays there. If England play there, we've lost. I don't care. We could play fucking Paraguay. We'd lose that game. Elliot Anderson, strike blocked by Casemiro. Threw himself at it, and it's going to be a corner. Who are you playing peekaboo behind the cushion for? England is set up for a round 16 match there against Mexico, potentially. Jesus Christ. Corner comes in. Back post was Igor Jesus, but Chris Wood got a flick on it. And then Burmo tried to keep it in. I think Luke Shaw got the touch away. I'm not gonna make mention of that one, Logan. Casemiro, one more year, Casemiro, I say. One more year, Casemiro. Forest are getting themselves settled into the game a little bit now. More possession, more useful positioning. Oh. Yes, Sean is in and out. I assume he's dealing with the youngling. Sean, have you told us the little one's name yet? I can't remember whether you did. Am I just gonna have to call it Baby Yoda or Grogu until you give us a name? Sterilizing bottles, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know whether I might not have asked, to be fair. Nets with the ball back across the edge of the box. Calby Mainoo's going to get there. Casemiro goes up over Igor Jesus. Free kick. Oh. Oh, what? What? You stole Dad's bottle? Bye. Grogu Walsh sounds quite good. Oh! Lamon's played that into the path of Mainoo. Did the turn. It was fouled, but that was close. It's Elliot Anderson that fouled him. Maguire with a switch out to Shaw. Cunha. Mum, look, Mum, look what I got from Dad. United just need to hold possession for a minute or two. Mainoo crossfield for Dallo. Chest down for Burmo. Steps away from Elliot Anderson. Here's Amad Diallo. Forced a little bit wider than he'd want to be. Up against nets. Casemiro drops the option. Yeah, AJ just 3/4 of the day just walking around. Ooh, look, look. Mainoo. Dallo. Mainoo. Dallo again. Ahmad goes back for Maguire. Martinez steps away from Hutchinson nicely. Bruno Fernandes goes for the shot. It's not connected well. It's out for a goal kick. High and wide. Maguire gets his head on the goal kick, although Mbomo can't get there ahead of Anderson. This is Morato, pressured by Fernandes. Out for Williams, up the line for Hutchinson. Central for Chris Wood. It's not the greatest touch out for a throw-in on the halfway line for United. Anderson's won it off of Cunha. Casemiro tried to win it off Anderson. He's rode the challenge well. This is net central. Dropped in for Chris Wood, who's deep. Amari Hutchinson with an opportunity in the right-hand channel. Although he slowed it down, played it back for Nico Williams. Deep cross to the back stick, looking for Gibbs White. Dallo couldn't get there. Gibbs White with the last touch. They're scrapping like a game of football. And Dallo's conceded a free kick on the touchline. I thought the ball went out before he was fouled, but evidently they happened at the same time. So the referee's given the free kick. It's like a mini corner. This. It's like if there was a semicircle on the edge of the byline for the 18-yard box, it'd be in that. The line for the referee's like spray foam is about 8 yards out from the goal. Ahmad is a single man wall. Anderson, I'm not sure. You should put it under the keeper, surely. Looked for Dominguez and out for a goal kick. Lamons' goal kick, looking for Mbermo. Morata got there first. Fernandez and Cunha worked well to recover possession, although they've lost it to Elliot Anderson as Cunha. Anderson driving forward now, checks back, looking for a free kick. Ref says no. Cunha, Fernandez. Oh, lost it. Gibbs White, no foul from Casemiro. Maguire's going to step out. Stepped away from Dominguez. Here's Bruno Fernandes. He's got Mbermo ahead of him. If he can find him, and he has. Although he's let it run through his legs up against Milenkovic. Good work from Mbermo. Good strength. Goes back to Luke Shaw. Mainu. Fernandes. Casemiro. Here's Dallo. Fernandez left it, hoping that Cunha would get there, but it was read well by Dominguez again. Chris Wood, Amari Hutchinson. He's just overhit the pass for Nico Williams. Throw in. You put 20 mils of water in the end of them, a microwave for 3-minute jobs done. So they... Yeah, so we have the anti-colic bottles that go in that machine as well, Sean. Is it just that you don't want the machine, or that you are... like, you're choosing not to use it, or like you just don't have one, or what's the situation with that? We're getting to the point where we're going to have to sell ours at some point. Oh. It's a bit windy and overcast here today, Logan, to be honest. Forest are pressing quite well, stopping United from getting in into and out of tight areas. Pop-up storm late morning, but otherwise sunny at 31 degrees C. Damn. The referee's really just letting the game play today. He's not giving fouls for those little niggle challenges. Diogo Dallo took a chance there against Morgan Gibbs-White. Harry Maguire only just got there. Throw into... Sorry. Excuse me. Good strength from Kobe Mainu to get away from Elliot Anderson. United can come forward now. Here's Ahmad. Cunha and Burmo ahead of him. Fernandez on the overlap. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Tried to drill it across goal. Morato blocked it. Corner for United. And Burmo's come over to take the corner because it'll be an in-swinger from this right-hand side. Corner comes in, punched away by Sells, dropped for Martinez, struck into the sea of bodies. Elliot Anderson's going to play it towards the corner flag, trying to win a set piece. He's played it out for a throw-in, Elliot Anderson. Throw into United. He's asking for a push. Ref says no. He's tucked into his body. It's not going to get given as a handball. Ball back under play. Ahmad trying to get past nets. He's got Dominguez on a double up. Tried to go through the middle of both of them. He's lost out. Gibbs White. Dominguez. Mainu wins it back. And the ref's given a free kick. Fair enough. AJ, come away from the TV, please. No. You don't mess around with Mummy's PlayStation. Yeah, it wasn't a great game at all. Apparently, according to AJ, I am a cupboard over there.
No, you are the bubble machine.
I'm the bubble machine, okay. Typical Chelsea game. Logan, do you think you get anything from the Spurs game? I was having a conversation with a couple of people that are Chelsea fans over the last few days, and they're saying that this batch of Chelsea players don't understand the rivalry that Spurs and Chelsea have. Therefore, they're not going to be up for getting them relegated. It won't mean the same to them. I was just wondering what your opinion on that would be. Milenkovic stepping out. Williams, Anderson's dropped deep. Milenkovic is going to need to return to his position quite quickly. Hutchinson down this right-hand side. Williams on the overlap up against Shaw. Here is Williams. Blocked the cross. Has Luke Shaw corner ball. I'd agree that there are players that care, but AJ just loaded you into Fortnite. Fantastic. If he gets a kill, elite.
He's spamming heal me.
Brilliant. Hutchinson to take this in-swinging corner from the far right-hand side. Left foot in-swinger. Right under Lammons, who claims it. Lovely jubbly. We've got a keeper that catches crosses. I still can't get over that. Throw out for Diogo Dallo. Casemiro. Cunha, who's meant to be playing left-hand side, is very central and very deep. Casemiro driving forward. Bruno Fernandes. Still Fernandes. And he struck it against Milenkovic. Corner ball. And Burma will come over to take it. Good evening, Lewis. How we doing? And Burma taking it quickly, giving it to Fernandes. Looking for the cross. Looking for the cross. Looking for the cross. And doesn't get it. He gets it blocked. Dallo is the other option. He'll put the cross in. Ahmad's underneath it. His header's up and over the bar. Lewis, are we going to set up your club badge correctly this time? Exclamation mark club, Leicester.
You just popped your
Hey! It worked! Finally! We're getting somewhere. You can do a prediction if you want as well, lad. Exclamation mark prediction and the scoreboard. God, AJ, your movement's incredible. It's almost as if your mum's playing. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone's smoking a stinky cigarette again.
Yeah.
Yes, AJ, exactly that. Yeah.
Oh, what a ball from Morgan Gibbs-White. Chris Wood couldn't quite take it under his stride. And Martinez got over to cover. Corner ball will be from the left-hand side this time. So a right-footed in-swinger from Elliot Anderson. Oh, no, it'd be Nico Williams that comes over to take it. Apologies. Hey, that's fucking cheating. You clear off that first goal scorer.
What are you doing?
Well, that's a deep one from Williams. Back post.
Did you get it?
Oh, fuck me, that's strong.
Yeah.
Jeez. Window, maybe. There's no foul in there.
Going for it.
It's Morato and Maguire holding each other. Coming up to half-time, United 1, Forest 0. Luke Shaw with the first goal of the game.
AJ, let's turn the sky on.
I thought it was turned off.
If you hold that button long enough, it reboots because it's still connected.
Then unplug the box.
Okay, good. AJ.
Casemiro, Mbermo, Fernandes, Cunha.
Hi.
Then you'll have to put like their first name initial or something. 1 minute added on at the end of the first half. Then we'll get into the half-time game of football. Switch out from Anderson.
What, Jim Bubs? Hi.
Free kick won by Luke Shaw. This will be the end of the first half. I will jump on BRB for the football, and I'll be back in 5 minutes' time. There it is. Right. See you guys in a few minutes' time. Enjoy the halftime football, and make sure that you're repping your team in the chat with the red or blue command. I will see you guys very, very shortly. Well, that was eventful, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. 7-4. What a comeback for the blue team. God, I love that fucking... I'm so happy with how that's turned out. It's so silly and so simple, but it's very, very entertaining. Right, I got some Milky Way magic stars because I am a magic star. United 1, Forest 0. Luke Shaw, after 6 minutes, left foot, half volley, far corner. Yeah.
Give him a magic star.
Say ta. 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 Crying is not ta. Say ta. As soon as you say ta, you can have it. Parenting 101. Say ta. Say dad. Say dad, dad. Say dad, dad. Say dad, dad. Say dad. You're funny. Say dad, dad. Dad, dad. Dad, 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 dad. He's like this motherfucker. Say dad, dad. Yeah, you can have it as soon as you say dad, dad. Dad, dad. Or mum, mum. Say a word. Dad, dad. Dad, dad. Very evil, very nice, very evil, very nice. Dad, dad. And he's like, no. Bro, he's literally stretching over the arm to try and get it. You're lucky your mum's here. James, welcome into the dream. I can't hear the TTS, but obviously I can read it. You make a very valid point. How do babies know to avoid repeating the say part when you say to them to say something?
Magic.
The magic of the human brain. I've got a 76% chance of getting a card. I've spent all this time for a 24% chance of the game fucking me in the ass. I can't wait to get fucked. Right, you can literally sit on the edge there because you're just out of camera. AJ, you can't come on the camera. They can see your lovely head of hair. You want to get down? You gonna walk? Okay.
Hi.
I don't know. I don't follow golf. Fucking Happy Gilmore to win. I don't know. What's the name of the competition?
matter? Was Dad withholding chocolate from you? Was Dad withholding chocolate? Shall we try again?
Fuck it. McElroy to overturn the 3-shot deficit. James, there's no way you've put Arsenal down.
Mum.
I see. Fair enough.
Mum.
Right. Has anybody seen the Michael Jackson movie yet, by the way? I went and saw it on, when was it? Wednesday, Thursday? I fucking loved it. Well, what Susie originally predicted was Michael to shout, and it actually put it in the chat, like, and came off the page because it didn't fit in. The game didn't fuck you. I'm very glad. I did not know. I'm saving my human monies for the new scary movie next month. Fair enough. Is it in CB? There you go, Lewis. I'm going to have to update Spark and tell it that it only registers score predictions.
No. Okay.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Right, you're going to have to reset it.
Alright, so test. Yeah, so it just didn't show.
Cool. Sorry, I asked it not to reset everyone's, but evidently it had to reset the database. Who the fuck is Mike Check? Good luck not getting fucked, Logan. Right, back underway.
Prediction 1, 2. Predict first. Mic check.
Very clever. Well done, Andy. Oh yeah, Deck. Andy loves foot.gg. If he had money, he'd invest in it. No, you're not having another one. No. No, I mean, as if he was rich, then he would invest in, he'd buy foot.gg. Can you stop panic breathing because I won't give you chocolate? Come away from my computer. It's just like saying if I had money, I would have my own studio so that I could go to the studio and do these games without being interrupted. Oh, now you want to say dad. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of money for that, James. Come on. Right, should we try and focus on the football, shall we? Martinez has ushered that one out against Hutchinson. Mainu, good strength away from Anderson, out for Diogo Dalot. He'll be under pressure from Gibbs White. Ahmad has to reset for Maguire. Daily streams during the World Cup. You do know that the time difference is going to absolutely make that impossible, right? Not because I don't want to, but because there's a child and a Susie in the house. England's games are 9, 10, and 10. I don't even think I'm going to be able to do those on stream. I'm just going to have to watch them. Right, we've got our first corner of the second half, and it's a Bruno Fernandes in swing up from the near side. Yeah, I understand that, Logan, but you're also not going to be doing live streams for the games, are you? All right. Fernandez. In swing. Underneath it was Morato. Cunha's picked it up. Going to clip it towards Maguire, and Casemiro. Maguire with a touch. Smashed it. Didn't quite go for a corner. Good work clearance there from Dominguez. You have a 2 a.m. and 2 11 p.m. So that's it's rough. That is rough. Milenkovic and Nico Williams connecting well. Smashed away by Milenkovic. Chris Wood with the flick on, but Dalot picked it up. Finds Casemiro with time to assess. Switched out to Cunha. Good first touch. Edge of the box. Fernandez was looking for the run of Luke Shaw. It was well read by Nico Williams. Finds Chris Wood looking for Igor Jesus. And Martinez will ping that one out for a throw-in. Yeah, you can send links. Yeah. It shouldn't do anything negative. I got it, don't worry. It's 20 to 9 on a Sunday. Let her have her lie-in, for fuck's sake. AJ, stop making that noise. Cunha getting back to defend against Nico Williams, and the cross is deflected by Luke Shaw out for a corner. Yeah, Susie got up early this morning and was playing video games for a little while. Managed to get AJ settled back in for a morning nap, which is always better when he has a morning nap. He's better behaved. And Forest have equalised. As I wasn't really paying attention, it's Morato with an Elliot Anderson assist. The corner went in, it got played out. Anderson picked it up again, swung it in. 6-yard box. Morato, first one there. Lamans couldn't do anything about it. I think Morato's onside. I don't think there's It's Bruno Fernandes that's the furthest back. Yeah, Morato really can't miss. It's brilliant. Brilliant ball from Anderson. And that is the game equal. VAR check. Bruno Fernandes is leaning of it. I think he's onside. He's onside. Goal given, 1-1. Morato gets his first goal for Forest. Diogo Dalot, ball across into the box, and Burmo! Cunha! There's going to be a VAR check for handball. I think it's going to get disallowed. It's come off his body and into his arm. I think it's going to get disallowed because in an attacking phase, that doesn't, it gets chalked off. Let's have a look. It's like it hits the underarm and then the like the hip, the side, and then the underarm. I think they're going to disallow it. I think it's the right decision. It's a great finish from Cunha, don't get me wrong. And Burmo protesting his innocence. I don't think it's going to get given. It hits here and here, but it's sort of like his arms down like that. I can't really show you in the camera box. It's the smallest contact between like the. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, he's a baby. He's a baby.
I think it will get chalked off. I think it will. They're still looking at it, VAR. Maybe send the referee to the monitor? Yeah, referee's going to the monitor, so he'll make a decision. I think he'll disallow it. Yeah, I think it's a foul. I think it's a. Well, yeah, it's a foul. It's body and arm, but because it's an attacking phase, not a defending phase, it should be chalked. It's a great finish from Cunha. There's nothing wrong with the finish. I think it will be chalked. It should stay 1-1. I've not updated the scoreboard for that reason. He's really having a look at it. Like...
Is it funny?
VAR decision incoming. Oh, wow, they've given the goal. Wow, I did not expect that to be the case. Mateus Cunha over to the Stretford end, giving it one of them. I did not think that was going to stand. Lewis currently has a correct prediction. I'm very surprised at that. He said the referee has said with the open mic that the handball is accidental and off the body. Wow. Gary Neville's fuming. He says it's a handball, like straight up, like 7 times.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I'm wow. I don't understand. I don't understand what part of the rule has been implemented. That I have no clue. If it's longer than a minute and it's not clear and obvious, and thus proving VAR is bollocks, I agree. Forest will get an apology letter from Pigmore. All I will say is, and it's not really contextual, but it is for the sense that at least Forest are safe, and that goal can't be pointed at as one of their reasons for being relegated. If that makes sense. Here's Morgan Gibbs. Why Senna Lammens has done so well. Like, Forest are safe, so that's not going to be like an apology. Oh, sorry, you got relegated and we got it wrong. That doesn't make the decision right by any means, but at least,
less controversy.
yeah, the controversy is only in this game, and it doesn't affect the rest of the season in terms of a team being relegated. Again, I'm not saying that it justifies the decision. I would feel
in a bad decision, the outcome isn't going to be so.
Yeah, I'd feel a certain way if Forest were relegated because they lost this game, if they go on to lose it because of that goal. If that makes sense. No, again, lads, I'm 100% agreeing. Like, I said immediately that it was handball. All right, United have got a free kick, far right-hand side. You can see the positioning on the tracker. Fernandez is standing over it. I'd love a Casemiro-headed goal. Here is Fernandez. It is a Casemiro-headed shot. But Morasso got there in front. Oh, sorry, Igor Jesus got in front of him, and it's out for a corner. Again, guys, I'm on your side. Sat here saying straight away that it was handball and it should be chalked off. I was very surprised when the referee said that the goal decision stands. You can fucking try and come at me, bro. And Burmo's corner dropped out to Ahmad, but there was a foul on Milenkovic. Free kick to Forest. You'd have to get on a plane to come at me, to be fair. So it's a lot of effort. You'd have to go to JFK and shit. Oh, Fernandez has played through Brian and Burmo. He's in. Oh my God, what is wrong with Brian and Burmo at the moment? Brian and Burmo has blood on his hands. That's assist number 20 on a fucking silver platter. Brian and Burmo. Wow. He's currently playing with balls from his ball pit. And that's why he's making all the noise. Yeah, fair play. Sells under pressure from a Burma. Milenkovic has to play it out for a throw-in. Right, so we can update the... Goal for Mateus. I don't know why the thing's not flashing up. Brian, how we doing? Welcome in. Lewis is on the agreement side of the referee. Logan, I'll check that out after the stream. I cannot hear TTS, Brian. Sorry. Got the TV audio, not the PC audio.
Thanks. Michael.
Yep. Oh, he's trying to put the bunny ears on you. That's jokes. Hey! Taylor, how we doing? TTS not working for stream either. Hold on.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
It should work now going forward. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. United winning the game in dubious fashion, but we're winning the game. I'd like to get a third here, not just for my prediction, but just to sort of cancel out the bullshit of the first one. Fernandez's corner. Martinez is underneath it. His header drops down for Mateus Cunha. Inside for Martinez to the byline, looking for an option. He's lost out after 3 players got involved in that one. Morgan Gibbs-White up against Diogo Dalot. And United work well. Shaw, Martinez and Dalot get it out of Forest possession back into United possession. Gibbs-White and Hutchinson not able to connect in a way that would have seen them counter-attack. And Burma, Ahmad skips past Dominguez, but a little flick from the Argentine falls the ball to Milenkovic. Cleared, but Fernandez picks up the pieces. Maguire, Mainu. I completely agree. Oh, hold on a second. Bruno Fernandes with an opportunity to potentially pick out an assist. He's found Mateus Cunha. Shot was deflected out for a corner.
You said, "Oh, wait a second, Bruno," right, Michael?
Yeah.
Said, "Oh, wait a second, Bruno," and then he went.
Lewis, I do agree with your assessment of it. I do understand what you're saying. Different referee, different day. Same team, same situation. I think it gets chalked off. Fernandez corner headed away by Morato as far as Diogo Dalot. And Burmo left it for Fernandez. Dominguez played it out for a throw-in, and he's not happy with that decision. Taiwo Iwani, Ibrahima Sangare, and Bakwa. A triple substitution ready for Forest. Throw in, looking for Bruno Fernandes. He tries to play it across first time. It's out for a goal kick. With 20 minutes to play, this triple substitution confirmed. Amari Hutchinson off for Bakwa. I would assume it's Chris Wood for Taiwo Iwani. And Dominguez for Sangare. Yep. That's 2 for 2 and 3 for 3. Look at me knowing Forest substitutions. Get me back on Football Manager.
He's so proud of you.
What are you doing? You walking? Good boy. Good walking. So remember, guys, this isn't the only stream of the day. We do have the penultimate race of our Community Sunday event for Formula One. We're racing at Monza. I'll be live from about 10 to 7. Qualifying starting at 10 past 7. Race should start in and around the 20 to 8-ish. Wasn't a great race for Team Alpine last week. Elijah with a DNF, and I think I finished 9th or something terrible. Logan not racing today. Brian is going to have to carry McLaren, says Logan. Genuinely can't remember where I finished, actually.
9.
Was it 9th? Yeah. From pole position as well. Right, Bruno Fernandes forward again. Fires it into Mbermo. He can't quite bring it down. Fernandes is getting annoyed at Mbermo here. That's a handball by Luke Shaw. Shaw saying it come off of like the collarbone region, but it definitely come off the top of his arm. Thing is, if you take off Mbermo, the only option you've got is Joshua Zirkzee. Lewis, you should be all right come next week, surely. Unless you're not talking about your PlayStation situation. Martinez for Cunha in this left-hand channel. Up against Backward. Skips past him nicely. Edge of the box. Casemiro. Mainu. Oh, lovely quick feet, but Sangare just got there in front. Casemiro's won it back high off of Nico Williams. Cunha to the byline. Left foot cross. And Burmo's underneath it. Oh, and Milenkovic got there in front of Bruno Fernandes. Taiwo Iwani's got there ahead of Kobe Mainu and played it out for Williams. Forrest can come forward. I'll let Lewis explain it. It's a little bit long-winded and Forrest are coming forward, so I need to make sure I'm on it. Gibbs White with the Trevella cross. Lammon's collected it. Maguire dealt with Iwani very well. Lammon's rolls it into Casemiro on the half turn. There was no shout from anyone. Gibbs White to Igor Jesus. Up against Martinez. Into the box. Took a strike. Blocked by Martinez. Corner to Forrest. I know it doesn't make it right, but the one thing I will say is that I'm very glad that that goal hasn't got the possibility to relegate Forest. Coming forward again, Gibbs White. Iwani slipped in for Gibbs White. Martinez again, fantastic defending. And it's a goal kick as well. Right, that's nice play between Cunha Mainu and Casemiro. Cunha driving forward. Fernandez is in this right-hand channel. Takes a touch, drills the cross, and Burmo! Bruno Fernandes has levelled the record! 20 assists for the season, and Burmo finally gets on the fucking score sheet.
You scared him?
Woo! Scared me. Yay! Go! Thank fuck for that. Jesus Christ. United get the third that they realistically needed to make the result fair in relation to that second goal. And Brian Burmo gets it. Fernandez with the assist. If you've got him as your captain, you're finally getting some FPL points. Because Burmo realised where the goal was. Fernandez, first touch, drilled it across. Ahmad missed it, and Burmo didn't. And he just tapped it side foot into the near post. No arguments this time. United 3, Forest 1. Curtis, welcome into the stream. How are we doing? Susie?
Yeah.
Curtis is in the stream.
Thank you.
You can tell him thank you.
I'm a little bit busy.
Susie says thank you for the gifted sub yesterday, Curtis. On Friday, sorry. She's in the middle of a game of Fortnite. Otherwise, she would say it herself. Sandro Martinez scrapping with Taiwo Iwani, and Maguire stepped in well to help his centre-back partner. Casemiro, Mainu, Fernandez. Fernandez zings it into the far. What a diagonal into Mateus Cunha. Up against Nico Williams. Cunha, still Cunha, still Cunha. Oh, if that had gone in, that would have been the record. He's equalled it, but that would have been the Fernandez assist. Forest are now coming forward. Igor Jesus. This is Backworth. Skips the challenger. Casemiro finds Iowani. This is Morgan Gibbs-White. Sangare. You've got Elliot Anderson in the right-hand channel now. Time to assess and pick out a cross. Morgan Gibbs-White. That is an unbelievable finish from Morgan Gibbs-White. 3-2. Morgan Gibbs-White. Elliot Anderson with a second assist. Wish I'd have kept him in the FPL. Fuck.
We don't talk about your FPL.
Yeah. Why'd you feel sick, Deck? Forest fans chanting 3-2 to the referee. Right, Man United are making substitutions, so let's get onto the screen and confirm those. So it's sub Burma for Xerxes. It's sub Cunha for Dorgu. And Casemiro coming off in his final appearance for Mason Mount. There we go. So substitution triple for United. Casemiro gets the Old Trafford reception that he very much deserves. Casemiro and Burmo and Cunha off. Xerxes, Mount, and Dorgu on. And the referee's giving him the time to take in the applause. Fair play. Very emotional for Casemiro. I think that was probably pre-planned by Michael Carrick to say, "Look, we'll take you off, and you can get your moment." And then obviously they'll have the end of season lap of Old Trafford, etc. He's going to break the record. Of course, he's going to break the record. He's the best player in the Premier League, arguably the best player in the world, and he plays for Manchester motherfucking United. Is that a foul? Ref says no. Anderson to Igor Jesus. Shut up, Logan. Yeah, I've lost my FPL. I'm 17 points behind as we stand today.
Excuse me, please don't buy V-Bucks.
Coach Bro in the store.
He had it selected over the £69 one.
Jesus. Oh, Mainu and Fernandes connecting well, and Bruno Fernandes can drive forward. He's got Ahmad to his right, Xerxes to his left. Bruno Fernandes goes for goal himself. And it was blocked by Morato.
Doing. Dance.
Nico Williams went for the edge of the box for Gibbs White. Blocked by Mainu. Mount to Xerxes, and now Fernandes. Finds Xerxes again. Finds Fernandes again. Right-hand channel. He's had to slow it down a bit to get players. There's an opportunity, and Fernandes zings it across to Patrick Dorgu! Oh, the record was there! Big save for himself. Dorgu keeps it in play. Foul by Elliot Anderson. Ref says no. Goal kick. Fernandes is going to have to go into the final game of the season against Brighton with knowing that an assist is history. Unless he can do something in the next 7 or so minutes with whatever they add on. Double substitution for Forest. Igor Jesus coming off. James McAtee on for him. And then Nets coming off for Jair Cunha. Do you think he would have still got the record if you were in Europe and went further in the cup competitions? Yes. It's only the Premier League assist record, yeah. So it wouldn't make a difference if we were playing more or less games. The assist record is for Premier League games only. How has Ahmad not been fouled there? Yeah, no, I don't think it would make a difference. Fernandes just had a talking to from the referee. He wasn't happy with the decision that went Forest way for the throw-in, but it's all right. We reset and go again. Came from Sporting like Cristiano. Mason Mount does well to hold off Iwani, and Martinez goes back to Lamans. Nah, Andy, that's so unlucky. Deck, I know you're. I know you're a City fan. Please try to take your bias against United hat off for just a second, and just here we go. Fernandez again. Finds Xerxes. Xerxes slipped on the turf. Oh my god! When it rains, it pours. And Bruno Fernandes does not get rotated. He plays every single game. Look at his record for United. When we play, he plays. I think he's missed 4 games in his entire United career, maybe even less than that, since he arrived in January 2020. He plays when we play. Simple as. I think it's just your City bias talking when you say about Fernandes. Personally, I'm old enough and wise enough and have watched football for long enough to be able to put bias aside and have a genuine conversation. Sangare for Elliot Anderson. Morgan Gibbs-White skips away from Dorgu. This is Bakwa, shifts it to his left foot, cross to the back post. Lamans is going to claim. He's missed a total of 17 games since 2020. What, through injury? Because obviously he's had a couple of red cards that have cost him games. And that's in all competitions, which is crazy. Oh, Iowani is going to capitalise on Dorgu, not quite picking up the clearance. Twisted and turning. Gibbs-White in this right-hand side. Bakwa up against Dorgu. Shifts it. Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White. Shot blocked. Martinez got there, but Anderson still got it. Deep cross to the back post. Ball across. Looking for Iowani. Still in play. This is McAtee. Forced back to Morato. Back to McAtee. Anderson tried to skip past. Fernandez won it. Mainu plays in. Amad Diallo in behind. It's 1-on-1. Amad finds Xerxes. Does he? Oh, Sangare done so well to get there. Xerxes going to keep it in play. Bruno Fernandes. Whoa, that was a wayward shot. He smacked that one angry. I think he's annoyed at Amad for not going for goal. Xerxes just not quick enough. It's not a great pass from Amad, but it's in the right place. You say Iowa knee, I say Aya my knee. Fuck's sake, Andy. He's a fantastic player, even if he moans and cries and dives like a 6-year-old. Thing is, Logan, if he played for Chelsea or he played for Liverpool or he played for City, the fans of the team would defend him exactly like I do. He's a winner. He's got an elite mentality. We don't have Rasmus coming back. 38 million from Napoli, permanent. Good. It's better for all parties. Sadly, it didn't work out. Overshadowed and likely underappreciated because of the lack of winning things or consistent teams. Yep, agreed. Most assists he's had for United this season in less games is actually crazy. It is. If you genuinely, if you have somebody that genuinely has the opinion that Bruno Fernandes is not a good footballer, is overrated, is this, that, and the other, please do not be friends with them because they have less than zero ball knowledge. Forrest going forward again. Gibbs White. As AJ smashes something into the sofa. Williams is cross. Luke Shaw gets underneath it. How the fuck have you managed to... Anthony? Can you not mess around with Dad's TV? Susanna? Can you get him off the controller?
What's she got?
He's fucking around the Sky remote and it's turning my game off. Right, Bruno Fernandes coming forward again. I missed something here, clearly. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, ball roll and tried to play an Amad, but there was too much on it. Yeah, exactly that, E. 8 minutes added on at the end of the game. What's the matter? Forrest is still trying to get this equaliser. McAtee's only just had his pass kept in by Nico Williams. This is Elliot Anderson. Inside is McAtee. Outside is Iwani. And he struck it wide of the mark. Goal kick. Hi. You waving at me? Wave. Yeah, Dad's going to come and sort you some lunch. We're going to have some steak pie and mashed potatoes. Aren't we? We're going to have some pie and mash. And some peas. Yeah, we like peas. Batman's goal kick kept in by Shaw. Mainu flicks it forward looking for Xerxes. Fernandes left it. Didn't fall for Mount. Luke Shaw's fouled backward. Might be a yellow card for Luke Shaw. Yeah, yellow card for Luke Shaw. Gets himself a goal and a yellow card. Maguire wins the header from the free kick. Falls to Sangare on the halfway line. Elliot Anderson. Morgan Gibbs-White went in the channel, but Dorgu's picked it up. Mount. Fernandes to Xerxes. Great challenge from McAtee. Throw into United. 8 minutes were added on. 3 have been played. 5 to go. Throw into United. Patrick Dorgu to take it. Drops it for Fernandes. Dorgu round the corner for Xerxes. Dorgu was fouled by Anderson. So this is an opportunity for United to put the ball in the box. Yellow card for Elliot Anderson. Dorgu went for the 1-2 with Xerxes and Anderson basically rugby tackled him. I think in American football, you refer to that as a sack. Fernandes over this free kick. You can see the position on the tracker below me. It's just going to clip it forward, looking for a header on goal, surely. There it is from Fernandes. Dallo was the one that was closest to it. Mainu's picked it up. Mount strikes it from the edge of the box, and it's out wide. Claiming a touch, but referee and linesman agree with goal kick. Harry Maguire goes down in the box. I don't think there's anything in it. Yeah. Mount does strike it well, just slightly off target. And if there is any touch, it's a touch of Xerxes. So, oh, what a ball from Kobbie Mainoo to release Amad Diallo in this right-hand side. Oh, Dorgu wanted it, and Nico Williams did really well to get there. Mainoo to Mount. Turns away from Murato. That's fantastic work. Dorgu is open edge of the box. Xerxes. Joshua Xerxes. Still Xerxes. Still Xerxes. Oh, and Forest bodies were just throwing themselves in front of it to stop him. I think it was Williams that got the final touch. And the ball's gone forward from Sells. Iwanese got it. Morgan Gibbs White now. Edge of the box is McAtee. Outside is Backward. Takes it on the left foot. Cross blocked by Martinez. The spin stops it from going for a corner and Martinez fires it out for a throw-in. Mainu stops the throw-in and clears it as far as Dorgu. McAtee gets in front of him and wins the ball back. Martinez engages. Huge from Martinez. And now Xerxes found Bruno Fernandes, who's got Amad Diallo with him. It's 2-on-2. Diogo Dallo also with him. Amad, Fernandes, Dallo. Diogo Dallo! It's off the post! Oh! Fernandes could have had genuinely 5 assists in this game. Why is it always Diogo Dallo in these advanced positions? Alright, we're back with live pictures. Dallo to Dorgu. Dorgu's going to drive this left-hand channel up against Sangare. Good work from the Ivorian. Anderson leaves it for Gibbs White. Back to Anderson. McAtee and Anderson connecting. A minute left to play at Old Trafford in the final game of the season at Old Trafford for United. We go to Brighton on Sunday next week. 4 o'clock kickoff. Dorgu in behind for Ahmad, but there's too much on it. And Sells has come forward. Pinged it long, slipped on the turf as he did. Maguire gets his head above Iwanee. Mount gets his body in front for the follow-up and then switches away from Nico Williams. He finds Bruno Fernandes. This is the last attack of the game. Fernandes, can he get the assist? Can he find the pass? Joshua Xerxes! Blocked! Followed up, and what a save by Sells! Oh! Wow. Xerxes could have taken a touch. He goes for the far post near side. It's deflected out, I think, by Cunha. And then Sells parries the follow-up. So Fernandes will get one last corner in front of the Stretford end this season. If he assists from this, he will probably just collapse at the corner. Hand signals, gestures. Fernandes. Back post, Sells punches away. Anderson against Ahmad to see who gets there first. Anderson wins the throw-in off of Ahmad. And the referee blows the full-time whistle at Old Trafford. United win the final game of the season in controversial fashion, I must say. 3-2. Luke Shaw, Brian and Burmo and Mateus Cunha with the goals. And Burmo controversial in the assist for Cunha. Bruno Fernandes equals the assist record for the Premier League. He's now aligned with Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne with 1 game to go. Brighton on Sunday at 4 p.m. I will see you guys here for that. I'm going to go and take a break, take over looking after the little man and sort out some dinner for the family before we're back later for the Formula 1. Thank you for watching, people. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for getting involved in these football games this season. We've got 1 more to go, and then obviously we're on to the World Cup, and then next season we're looking to try and be a lot more consistent from the beginning of the season. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Much love as always, and I will see you in a couple of hours' time. Peace.